Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you all are doing absolutely fantastic. Just a reminder, everything we're about to do is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not trade with live funds, and this is strictly just used for demo and paper trading purposes. Let's get in. FOMC is going to release here shortly. Looking forward to it. We'll be here to navigate the volatility with you guys and excited for you guys all to join us as well. So if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll update where we're at regarding everywhere in the system, and then where we can predict where FOMC is going to move and how to react as it does. And again, any questions you guys have, just let it come in. I'm looking forward to helping you guys. I'm going to tag everybody on our Discord just to make sure they know we're all live. So let's get it. One thing I'm going to, give me 1 second, I'm just hopping on, making sure everything's showing correctly on YouTube as well. It looks good currently. Pop this up. There we go. You guys able to hear and see me okay? I'm just checking in with you guys. All right. I'm going to erase some of the stuff on the charts just from our earlier streams today. Talk about some of the targets that we have. DXY is currently confirmed bearish and working out well. And I'm going to take note of this going into the New York FOMC release here shortly. That this statistically means that we should get a bullish FOMC if DXY is already confirmed bearish in our system. And you can see here that the ES is confirmed bullish. It's not the ES, sorry, the Euro. So the Euro is confirmed bullish. DXY is confirmed bearish. So statistically, we're looking for a bullish FOMC. Gold, we had shorts and longs, very small ideas that have played out earlier. But right now, those positions are already done. So I'll leave this flat. Oil, we had a win that we were navigating earlier. Oil is currently still in a long position. We're in the retracement period right now. The stats that we provide members right here. There's an 80% win rate on oil, and we did have a loss earlier in the London session, followed by a big win with retracement. And then when the play runs against us, like how the current candle is, we have an estimate on the retracement amount. So just to show you like how good it is, right now this current candle, hold on, I'll give you the exact amount. So when the position was opened, the average retracement against you on a winning idea is 19 ticks on oil, which is what you can see here. And then right now it's gone 24, but if you go to where the candle currently is at, it's at 20. So oil is currently retraced exactly the way we're looking at it right now. We'll see if this does push into a new idea. If we get a close here in 10 minutes during the FOMC release here, we would immediately flip bearish and push down. We do have a bearish target right here that needs to be cleared. You can see the target here, 12/18/24. That's today's date, that we could look for oil to come clear out as well. Silver is in a bearish confirmation at the moment. This is what the average moving, but look at the close of the candle. The close is at 11, which is what our members want to see for strength of move. So currently, we're able to tell our members when the short activation gets happens, on average, the play will go 14 ticks against you. And as you can see here, it goes, 12 ticks against you. It went 14. So that allows you to enter in during that retracement point, and then you can maximize the R in your favor. And then over here on gold, on that current short, the average retracement on gold is 20. And so as you can see here, just to show you like how specific our stats are, it retraced 23. And we told you that it will retrace 20. That's how accurate the system is. And then from here, you can see it's starting to play out. As soon as it touches this box, then that is considered a win. Crypto folks, Ethereum is in a long position right now, but Bitcoin is not. Bitcoin has already finished its long. And then Tether has not told you to short Tether, meaning long crypto. So there is no entrance for crypto right now on the current ideas. So we'll chill from crypto. Our stock plays went really, really well today. And then currently right now, NVIDIA is looking at puts. Microsoft is still trending bearish. Apple looks like it, or sorry, Apple is in a bearish confirmation, though it's pushed up through the system right now. And then Tesla, it looks like it's now come back to a bearish confirmation. They'll put the calls on Tesla went fantastic today. I mean, you can see it was an $18 move on Tesla. And then now Tesla is trying to confirm bearish, but not just yet. Okay, cool. Come back over to indexes. Right now, US 30, we've had really good moves on US 30. We were talking with our members earlier today because there was a loss on the NQ and the ES today. Had multiple losses, but the US 30, we've had a big win, followed by a short win, followed by a long win, followed by a short win. And again, just showing you guys how to navigate this using the system. We did this live today with members. This is the average move on US 30 that you can see. And then from here, that move plays out, followed immediately on our live stream. There was a short. This is the average move on US 30. And when I say the average, you can literally see the stats right here. On average, there's 105. This is actually set to 104 as I front run it by a tick. So long win from the system, followed by a short win, followed by a bullish close, a long win straight up here, and then followed by another short win right here. This one hasn't gone the average, but it reached our box, and now there's a bullish close, and so now it's in a long position. So the NQ is also in a long confirmation, but like I was telling you earlier, there's no long confirmation yet on the ES. We like when the ES and the NQ both say the same thing. So the ES is saying down, the NQ is saying up, US 30 is saying up. And we need the ES and NQ left and center of your screen to say the same thing. So we'll watch it as we go. It doesn't look like, unless the ES pushes up really hard right now, everybody, for the next 6 minutes, there's no long confluence for FOMC release. So we'll have to navigate it on the second close at the 15-minute mark. Yeah. And then Forex, folks, again, we'll see if DXY is predicting that. I'll put the text here so we can come back and check it. Is DXY predicting that it will go down for FOMC? And statistically means everything else should go up. We shall see. And that'll be the note for us to remember. We can come back. The euro is also saying it should go up. Again, if DXY goes down for FOMC, which is what it's signaling, then gold, silver, index futures, they should all push up. So we'll see. Again, the NQ is in a bullish confirmation for any of you guys that don't use our system, but the ES needs to be up here, and it's not. So currently there is no bullish confirmation for the two of them. The NQ is bullish, and then US 30 is bullish, and US 30 does not need a confluence. You can trade it as a solo asset. And so far today it is, what is it? 1, 2, 3. It's 3 for 3, no losses. Potentially this could be the fourth, especially if FOMC is bullish, like we're predicting at the moment. For all of you guys, that are asking about signals, I'll draw positions that are on here, and I'll tell you my thoughts as price are moving, but I'm not going to say everyone go take a long or take a short. That's not what we're here for. That's not what real trading is, by the way. Just very specifically, please pay attention to our disclaimer. And there's a reason why most people failed at trading after a 6-month period, and that's usually what they're looking for. We're not a signal service. We will teach you how to trade using our system, though, if you guys decide to join us afterwards. Mike, to really quickly answer your question, FOMC is about to pop, so I don't want to get long-winded. The stats that you see right here, it's a 78% win rate. The move moves 66 ticks in your favor, which is about 16 and a half handles in your favor. And it retraces 5 handles, which means you can increase your average to almost 20 handles per win. And that decreases the average invalidation. But the whole point of the stats are, if you're the type of person that when a position gets activated, again, you can take US 30 over here as an example. Anytime a play goes in your favor, like how this long did, followed immediately by this short, most people take profit too quickly. So the average is to show you, instead of taking profit at 10 or 15 or 20 ticks that a lot of people take you, to show you to do, and then you close your position too fast, you lack the ability to create enough profit to make up for your losses. And so just showing you right here, if you look at this, this is along during the New York session today, the average we give you is 105. So that means when this play is activated, we expect it to run up to 32 ticks against you and then push up 105 from the initial opening area. I'll see how far it ran against this FOMC. We still got another minute. Exactly 32 ticks. Look, that's how good the system is. 32 ticks, that's the average retracement. So that's the retracement point. And then most people would take profit too quickly. Maybe they see a gap, a London open, a different open, a VWAP, whatever. Who knows? Who cares? Our system tells you on average this play goes 105. And as you can see here, it runs exactly 109. But from that close, 94, it topped out at 103. That way you stop taking profit too early on your positional ideas. No, there will be no active position for the ES and NQ. US 30 is the only one in an active position at the moment. This would be a good time to put your stop at break even just to protect yourself, or here at the low. That way you don't get taken away from the volatility of the opening of the FOMC candle. FOMC just about to pop. DXY is bearish, so we're looking for potential bullish FOMC. We'll see if we get it. There's a lot of things that are like, we would see a bullish push up here on gold and silver, which would go against that. So let's see what happens. And again, I'm talking about the current active move. FOMC just about to pop, and then there'll be more volatility after 30 minutes of FOMC. There is a slight delay from YouTube. If you're on our Discord, there's no delay when we do this. I think it's like a 8-second delay on YouTube. See if DXY does it. There's FOMC release, bearish open. So big push down. We did get to this target here on the NQ right there, folks. And then you can see that big push against on US 30. But that target now was hit for a second time. True Algo members, it's still holding. We are testing all the opens. There is no short. And then look, you see the buy up. Again, taking advantage of anyone who goes and takes both sides of the position. We are in a short opportunity on the ES. So over the next 15 minutes, if we get a close down here on the NQ, then we can look to take shorts. But right now, there is no position to take. Gold and silver ended up playing out really well. If you guys look, I'll show you what I mean. The positional idea that was already activated on gold and silver. And you can see, look at gold, just to show you. Again, the average win on gold is 95. And then just like that, there's your average win on gold. And then silver, the average win is 40. If for any of you guys that don't trade silver, silver is $25 a tick. So you don't have to have it move as far in your favor. But as you can see, it exceeds the average win and then immediately pushes back up. So really good opportunity there. Oil is still confirmed bullish up here. We did retrace really far, but you can see our box is doing its job in holding just to the tick and saving the long position on oil. But gold and silver are now a win. Indexes with the big push down here continuing. This was a target from yesterday that wasn't cleared. So the NQ is coming to clear it. And then look, the ES guys were about to get to that target from earlier. There is no shorts for us to take down here. I mean, you can see the box doing its job. The ES is saying to short, but the NQ didn't confirm to take a short as well. We don't hide from trying to say, oh yeah, look, we did this or we did that. The gold and silver were the big winners. And the gold and silver will continue to keep following suit. Like they'll follow that direction. Crypto folks, nothing new for you guys. Russell, a long position now, and the Russell will follow the index futures as we're seeing. And then we'll have a close here in 13 minutes. We use the 15-minute time frame for index futures for this next idea. Notice anyone, guys, there's no shorts right now. Like if you chase this, you're going to give the market 42 handles straight back to it. So just be patient. In 13 minutes, we'll have a close. If the NQ closes below this box, the center of your screen, it'll look like this. Then we can look for shorts. But until then, if you keep jumping in for shorts right now and shorting the low, these markets will take you. They just added another 7 handles to it. You know what I mean? Just chill. Just wait. There's no shorts yet. There was on gold and silver. Those played out great. But if you're on index futures, man, just chill. Do not jump into this right now. Let these people get caught up in here. And what will happen is they'll be out enough that if the NQ does close below here, then we can look for shorts. And then we'll take advantage of those people that will be like, all right, I lost on shorts earlier. Now I'll go long. And those guys watching you guys help the people on Discord, you can just push them towards my way. Dino, you just joined yesterday. I see you typing in chat on our Discord side. You got to start making your way through the learning platform, especially if you're on index futures, because you have to build confluence for your ideas. Gold and silver putting in a new low. At least gold is. Silver not so much just yet. The next shorts on silver will be basically where the wick is, but you have to wait for this candle to close before you even do that, and it would be at 30.450. Gold continuing to go fantastic. Again, little wins before gold, up, down, up, and now a monster. And then nothing on the index futures right now, still chilling. You guys see that we're still playing around in this initial wick on the NQ. Lots of things that were naked and left behind that we could come and clear out. True Algo members, if we get these shorts activated on the NQ. Lots and lots of reasons to head lower. We have our True Algo members, or any of you guys watching right now, you might want to write this down. On the NQ, write down basically 21,985. I'm putting it in chat so you guys have it, so you don't have to remember it. But I would write that number down. ES about to hit that first target. True Algo members, that's the target from the earlier live stream. NQ already cleared its version. I'm going to get that out of the way now as it's going to the second one. The ES has now cleared it. Gold continuing to put in a new low, about to be at our next box. You guys can see oil's holding its own. Really big win on gold and silver. And then there's those targets. We're in free fall now. You saw all those big push-ups here were to take all those people who were shorting the low, take advantage of them, let it get filled, and then now stop losses are getting hit as they're trying to go on either side of the idea. Nice bearish moves. Again, 20. We can get down here. We can get down here on this single candle. I mean, we have 9 minutes. That'd be a very large FOMC, which would be fantastic. But down to our weekly targets here, True Algo members. 21,985 is the first big one. And then the ES has now cleared the first version that it missed last week, everybody. Gold continuing to plummet as well. New lows. Silver, new lows. Really nice free fall. US 30, folks, about to clear its target. The bearish target for today right now. There's that target cleared on US 30. Again, bearish momentum just continuing. We've done a 180 now on the ES. Again, going from one box to the next. This is the next low where you'll see profits being taken. So a wick should start forming. There's no longs to be had just yet. Trying to check stocks. You see those puts on Apple went really well. And also Nvidia, both played out really well. These are just the two that we did right before the stream started. Microsoft is still bearish, and now Tesla is neutral. It hasn't closed that candle yet. But Nvidia and Apple in the center of your screen gone really, really well today. Apple really clean too. Again, no longs yet. Then the longs get fired. Longs are win. And then shorts or puts followed right by afterwards. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Right now, I'm just waiting for this candle to close in 6 minutes. I guess 5.5 minutes. But again, just in bearish free fall. All bearish targets were hit. Now just heading down to the next ones. The US 30 has those already cleared. Again, 21,985 is coming up faster than you think here on the NQ. The ES has now cleared all of its bearish targets from our system. And then the NQ is headed down to these two circles. That first one's 21,985, everybody. It's in chat, so you don't have to go looking for it. US 30's now gotten to the same box as well. Gold continuing its beautifulness, man. Gold and silver. Again, the average win we want is 95. Average win is 40 on gold. And then you can see now, which is, by the way, it's a 20-cent move on gold. Or sorry, silver. We give you is 40 ticks is a 20-cent move. Now it has traveled 37.5 cents. So almost 2x the average. Again, that, and it's times $25 per tick. So take what is now 75 ticks times 25. And then gold is times 10. And right now we have a $22 move on gold per contract. Fantastic. But again, this was the original setup. Forex, you should only be looking for DXY to be bullish and then the Aussie and the pound to be bearish at the moment. I'm going to start deleting these targets off now that they're cleared, everybody. So goodbye and goodbye and goodbye. Still no longs to be had. You have to get a bullish candle close. So what we also know is there's no longs to be had for the next 20 minutes, everybody. Because in order to get a long position, the candle has to close green from our system. And that's not possible. I mean, it's possible, but it would have to close here. So it is impossible or statistically impossible to have a long position activated over the next 20 minutes from this. Now, if price does just shoot up like crazy, it's not something that we chase. You start breaking rules, you change your rules, and the markets will humble you really fast. Again, this is why we didn't change our rules on gold and silver. And on the indexes, it's just one of those ones that you don't chase. We get a close here in 3 minutes. There won't be any new activations, except for this, guys. If the NQ closes as a current red candle below this box, that would be new bearish positional ideas. And the same thing with the ES over here. They just have to close below the box. And then that would mean that we should continue pushing down. We needed the ES to avoid hitting this box here in a second. But again, just in free fall mode, still on the index futures. True Algo members, if any of you guys have questions, just let me know. Then crypto back into free fall mode. Crypto, we should get down to our weekly targets. If any of you guys are crypto traders, we're looking for Bitcoin to get down to 101,233. And this bigger rejection. And then True Algo members, we're still falling from my 105 level. Two minutes from this close. We did get another push up here. So the ES and the NQ, we just needed to close below that box. US 30, there's no new position after this. So it's just, you have to wait. So I would look at another thing. We'll see if the Russell, we did get to that bearish target now. There will be no new position on the Russell unless it does close this candle below the box. Then that would be a new short idea. The average move on Russell looks like that. So we'll see if that gets activated. I'm going to now clear that target that we had. Has now been cleared. First 15 minutes of FOMC is just about to close here. Right where the NQ is, if it does not close below this box, there's no shorts. So it's just one of those ones we can't change our rules. We just got to chill. And there's that close. So that is a new short activation here on the ES and the NQ. You can see how the candle closes below the box. And then if this becomes a loss, it's just part of the game. On average, 95 ticks of retracement. So I'm just going to draw this out real quick for us. Template. And then retrace. This. That's the potential retracement target. Again, we're already in a short activation, but what we're trying to do is see if price retraces against you. This is where you would target for price to retrace to on the averages. And then now, there we go. So that's the two retracement targets potentially for entrances. You're already in a bearish confirmation, so we're already looking for price to get lower for both of these. And then if we do get it against us, then we would expect this. But right now, you're in a bearish confirmation. There is absolutely no longs on US 30, everybody. And all the other things that we watch, Forex, commodities, cryptos, they're all on 30-minute closes, so there's no new close. So the only thing we're doing right now is just watching this new short activation for these. ES has already gotten to the box for a potential small win, because these boxes can bounce price back up. We'll see if the NQ follows suit to get down. But the ES is already touched. Again, the average is 5 handles or 20 ticks to retrace. And then you only got 13. So about 55% of the average retracement on that idea on the ES. And again, there is 0 long positions for US 30, folks. You're just looking for it to push down. Oh, man, the Russell was perfect. You guys can see that bearish candle close below the box right here, just like we're on the indexes right now. And there's your bearish confirmation. The position you see is already the average Russell move, and it's already at the 50% mark. The average is 92 points. It's already gone almost 50. Sorry, 55 to be exact. Fantastic on the Russell. So again, even if you missed that initial big move, we're still able to get in on the next candle here versus trying to force anything. You guys saw, like, I know people are gonna be like, man, that move is so direct, but if you go to a small time frame, there were 300 ticks of retracement against this candle, and that's not something that we want to face. And then just all of our current True Algo members, just be mindful that this ES is already a win, and this is just one of those ones that's a small win now. If it decides to now go against a position, when you hit a box, you can't now say it's a loss. So take your stop, move it to break even, protect yourself. I'm going to check stocks really quick, everybody. Apple is still in bearish confirmations. There is a new bearish confirmation here on Microsoft. NVIDIA, you guys can see the puts already played out, and now there's new puts activated on NVIDIA. So back to back for NVIDIA. And then Apple is still playing out. So far, this is almost a $1 move on Apple. Congrats, Jeff. And then looks like Microsoft, man, if it can get below our red line here, 80% of the time it'll look for lower. Apple is now back, or not Apple, sorry, Tesla is back to being neutral because it's stuck above the box. We are getting a bigger push down now here. Let's see if we can put in a new low here on the NQ. Again, try to get to that 21,985 target I gave you guys up here on this candle. See if the ES, there's another new low. That's good. Put that stop at break even now at this point to protect your idea. So right here, same thing on the NQ. Protect your idea. We're at weekly open now on the NQ. ES, folks, we've now gotten to our daily system right here, everybody. Again, True Algo members, you know what I'm talking about, but everyone else watching, you don't. That's totally okay. There's no new move on commodities yet. We have a close here in 10 minutes, then we can check it. And then Russell, again, did the same thing again real quick. And True Algo members, just a strategy is once you guys hit 50% of the average move is right around 46 ticks. This move has gone 55. You have to take your stop and put it to break even because you don't want to give anything back to the market. Cool. This is, again, the green box that you see. We've now gone 50% of that box. Put your stop to break even and protect your idea. The Nikkei, I know most of you don't trade the Nikkei, but we did have a bearish confirmation on every single index future. And then the Nikkei is now played out as well. And then this is the average move on the Nikkei. So we still have much further to go to hit the average win. I mean, same thing is on the NQ, ES as well. But it might not get that because right now we're already hitting a box that can flip price bullish. So we shall see. In less than 10 minutes, Powell is going to talk. So we should get an influx of volatility when he kicks in. I'll still be here if you guys have questions. See a little bit of retracement now from the True Algo hitting the ES box here and then the weekly open on the NQ. You'll see the same thing on the Russell. So like how all index futures reacting exactly the same. Tesla pushing up from the box. Part of the reason too is also Apple just got to take profit. See Apple right here. Apple being the biggest mover for market leads. Microsoft hitting the 80% rule. A lot of you guys that aren't a part of the system, you're not going to know the things that I'm saying, but just everybody else just giving you reasons why we're seeing this push up now on the initial idea. We're still at the entrance area regardless. And again, there's nothing new on commodities. And now we'll just be hurry up and wait. When I say hurry up and wait, it's like we're just waiting for this next candle to close here in 8 or 9 minutes. And again, that's when Powell will start talking. For all of you guys on real brokers now, your margins should now all be back to normal. Prop firms, I'm not sure what are their rules as they change every single day, basically. You guys see that ES now taken up. And again, we would now have a new long position that'll be activated here in 8 minutes if we close above this box. And that's why I was telling you guys that this could be one of those ones that's just a very quick, small win on the ES after hitting our box from down here. Same thing on the NQ. I'm trying to see how many ticks the NQ went. Looks like it went a little, almost 200, I think. 165, 41 handles. It looks small on the screen, but it's 41 handles. 160 ticks in your favor. And so now I'm just waiting for this candle to close, because if it closes above the box, just like we had the shorts that were activated that moved, it would then you be in a long position activated. Reminder, again, just watch what we're doing. The ES hit the box. That means that's a win. The Russell hit the box, which is a win. Nikkei hit a box, which is a win. So all of these ones are now potentially could flip prices bullish. And we have a couple of stocks that are also in the same area. And then for any of you guys that took the quick win from the shorts that pushed down, if we now put in a new bearish confirmation afterwards, then that could be a new place to enter in if you're not already in a bearish idea, or if you got stopped out at break even, so to speak. Still need slightly lower prices for crypto to get down to our 1012 area, 101,200 as a target. I do not use candlestick patterns. You can, though. So if you want to use your dojis and your hammers and your stars and all that, just my biggest suggestion is you want those candlestick patterns to occur where the boxes are. And you want it to support whatever it is. So if you get a bearish hammer and you want to push down, you want that bad boy to happen where our box is, and then close that candle pattern below here. If you're someone who uses head and shoulders or things like that, we had a member ask about that earlier today on our live stream. You guys can use all those ideas. You just want them to occur at our boxes. I'm going to get these out of the way now in case we get that potential bullish confirmation. The retracement targets also don't matter either. Russell digged deeper on that retracement. I think it was originally 55, but I think we put in a new low. Yeah, 63, an extra 8 ticks out of it. I'm bouncing around just because I'm trying to help manage things that are going on. So True Algo members, we are getting a big bullish move up on Tesla from our box. Apple did an entire 180, then got to the box down here, and now Apple can also flip us long here in 5 minutes. Tesla, if it could get above the box, that is a long. And then Microsoft holding our 80% rule. And then NVIDIA can put in a new long position as well here up at the top. So there is a lot of things that are flagging that we could get a bullish reversal here. We've got to get the NQ is already in the position. You just need the ES to close above, and that could be 2 long positions. US 30 could put in a trifecta, by the way. If US 30 can get a close above the box, then all 3 of the index futures that most people watch would be a bullish confirmation. You're welcome, McCona. Rashmi, right now on the NQ, we're just looking for, in less than 4 minutes, we're going to get a close here. If this candle can close above the box, it would then be in a long position after the ES already finished its idea. And again, we got to that weekly open. We didn't get the average win here, folks, on the NQ. The average is 260. The position pushed down 165. Again, 41 handles. We were trying to get it to be right around 55 handles. So it doesn't look like a very big move, but I'll take 40 handles I can get any day. And again, this is all about following our rules and not changing it, regardless if there's news or anything else. And not that it matters. And this is True Algo members, those of you guys that know me and know the system that I teach you. Look at what happened with the indexes. You see that we pushed down, correct? Did any of you guys actually check the Fed and what happened? You guys can post it in chat. Let me know. And if not, I'll let you know. And I just want to show you why the news means nothing about whether it's bullish or bearish. It's more important to use the system for when it tells us to be bearish. Like, that's what's most important. And then obviously I'm asking because of the presumptions people make. Yeah. And Mike, is exactly as forecast, and because they made the cut. So if the Fed cuts the rate, wouldn't that be bullish? Because now everybody can afford cheaper loans. Credit cards are going to go down. Everyone usually assumes or presumes that that would be bullish, yet price plummeted. You know what I mean? So that's why those of you guys that aren't members of our group, we just try to help people to try to stay focused on using the system versus trying to guess that if they do cut the rate, wouldn't that be bullish? And so if everyone's going to be bullish because the rate gets cut, isn't it so much easier to short? You know what I mean? Again, 95% of people get it wrong. So they'll get taken advantage of. The Russell, I think, is still doing a really good job of holding up. Yeah, hell yes. There's the average win on Russell, everybody. Live. There you go. It looks like it's one. Nope, there you go. 92. Russell going absolutely fantastic today. Beautiful. Might get some more continuation now if the Russell pulls it. And again, for those of you guys that if you got chopped out during that retracement point, this could be where you get back in. I shouldn't have deleted those. I'll show you what I mean. See if I can get them pop back up. It's going to take a little bit. There they are. See those retracement targets? Those things. So you see how they get touched? And again, that's the average retracement targets that we put in here for you guys. You see how it retraces, but the candle, this is why we teach you closes. Doesn't close above. I'm still going to get rid of them. But again, these retracement targets are built into the stats that we give you. So instead of price pushing up against and then scaring you, the retracements can start to become an advantage from you. Sorry, an advantage for you. And like I was asking, or whoever, who was it? Rashmi that asked. Again, we can look for long positions when it closes up here. It has to close above the box, and now you see there's no reason to worry about that. And now shorts are continuing to flush through as people are thinking they're going to catch the low. Here comes the close here, and the Powell will start his speech here shortly. Not that anyone should care. The Microsoft puts are still working. And then really important. So silver just confirmed bearish. Oil just now confirmed bearish as well. So we have a new bearish confirmation on oil. We have a new bearish confirmation on silver. And this is very important, True Algo members. Listen to me. No, they're not going to understand this, but you guys will. Look where gold is. Gold is in our trending box. We can see in the here. That means you do not need silver, does not need gold to tell you whether or not to go short or long. So this is a valid short on silver. You can negate what this box is saying because you're in levels 4 through 7. So, and that's why we're pushing down currently. ES and NQ. I do think now we've gotten to the average move on the NQ. The average we give is 260. There's 320. So it's exceeded the average short. So it went fantastic now on the NQ. The ES, I don't think it's there. It has a little bit further to go. No, it hit it. Average win is 66. There's 71 or 17 and a half handles in your favor. The average is 16. Reminder, NQ folks, I still have that target here at 21,985, and we're more and more getting there. But I hope that helped everybody. No one taking the longs, only looking for shorts. Whether it was a real quick win for you or you able to take advantage of our retracement period and now claw out 300 ticks or over 70 handles, that's fantastic. I hope it worked out. Russell's absolutely fantastic, man. Another big push down on the Russell. We only wanted 92. Russell ended up giving us how many? A 14, almost a $15 move on average. And then there's no new short because it smacks right into our box. Absolutely fantastic. The Nikkei almost got to the average win as well. All these averages that I'm telling you guys are backed by our stats right here inside of our box. Silver retracing up against. And then now you can see the NQ. Remember, all the ES and the NQ, both of them have now exceeded the average win. Average is 260. It ran 320. And now big bullish reversal. So you guys can see from a live perspective, look at retail traders. They didn't know to short as soon as that candle closed. So they short as the candle's in free fall. And they don't understand that right here is our take profit box. And I'm not BSing you. You can ask our members. And now they short the low when they should be taking profit on their shorts. And now they get destroyed. So don't be retail. Do not be them. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Especially with the earlier volatility. We had some consolidation during the past 3 hours. So it was nice to get that. And there still is no long position, everybody. There's no longs on the ES. There is no longs on the NQ. It's just shorts And then now being able to take profit and letting that retail. Watch how quickly it pushed up on the 1 minute. Again, this is when all of them and the 3 minute, 5 minute, they all correspond with retail traders to take a short, and then they don't see our box, and that's where you take profit and they get destroyed. Rashmi, I can help you every single day during the New York session if you join our actual group, but it's not a signal service, bud. You got to learn to use our system. It's not just go long, go short. I can tell you right now, there's no long yet till we close above the box, just like earlier. Again, Tesla, Apple, holding the box, trying to support it, but there's no longs just yet. So I'm going to get the shorts off the screen now. So for those of you guys that are asking, this is where longs can be produced, and then I'll make it'll look more like this. Fill up maybe to the opens or the flex by True Algo. This is where you would look for longs because both the ES and the NQ have now hit the box above. Again, we follow our rules. We don't break them like you do with other places. Or sorry, other traders who, then that's when you guys usually give everything back to the markets. Once we get a close above here, and the candle will be bullish no matter what, judging by where the current candles are, that's where longs are. You don't long here. This is where the markets will take advantage of you. Just like those people who shorted the low, you were supposed to be short here from our system. Or here. You could short any of those when they were produced, but you can't short when you touch the box because that's where you look for longs. Some of you aggressors, maybe you can long off the box, but that's not the strategy that we teach. But you see the boxes doing their job. So that would be the next long idea on the NQ. 2215 is what I would look for. Oh, I know. I keep seeing you guys talk about the UJ. Where do we go? Whoops, my screen's getting jacked up. Sorry about that. I know a couple of you guys are asking about the UJ. So, True Algo members, before I answer them on the UJ, should you be bullish or bearish on the UJ? And it's whatever DXY is, and DXY is bullish, obviously, then the UJ would be the same. UJ had a long into a short into support at the box to not take a short on the UJ. And the only thing I would be looking now is for the UJ to have continuation up. There's no reason to short the UJ. I usually am on the futures side. I know most of you guys probably don't trade the futures version of the UJ. Also, it would look different. It would be the opposite of what you see. But I know this is the one that most of you guys use for the UJ. But right now, DXY is bullish, as is, so the UJ will be bullish as well. You guys see, again, just want to show you like how good the system is. Think about the people and what retail do. They didn't take a short from here like our system said. Hold on, let me grab the right tool. This is where you were supposed to short. This is where you were supposed to short. They didn't do that. And then we got that nice win. Look at the bottom of our short position. You see how it's at this box? That's where they start shorting. The reason why is because right down here when you hit our box, the 1 minute, the 3 minute, and the 5 minute retail indicators all in hindsight now tell you to take a short. And they hit our box when we take profit on the shorts, and now price gets flipped. But again, retail traders, they're always bouncing back and forth from time frames. As soon as our shorts play out, look what I just told you. There's no long yet. You have to close above the box. I said 22.15 for the NQ. You guys keep asking about it. Now look at the NQ. For all those people who are like, oh, sweet, man, now I can get in this long position, so they're going to long from about here, right where this box is. And look what happens. 230 ticks straight down again. They're going to continue to get chopped to hell. There is no long positions on anything until you close above the boxes with the green candle. But if you switch to the 1 minute, the 3 minute, and the 5 minute, the algorithm is going to destroy you intentionally. So just make sure you guys don't do that. Everybody, I'm getting ready to finish up the stream here. If you guys have any last minute questions, please let me know. True Algo members, if you guys want, just really quick, I'll jump over to our Discord and I'll jump into a live stream because there's no delay like there is on YouTube. And then I can cover this next candle and if any questions you guys have for FOMC. But if there's any last minute questions for people who are not members, let me know now before I jump off. Again, there's still no long positions for anyone asking. If you're in index futures, no longs. There's no long on Russell. There's no long on the Nikkei. There's no long on the NQ. There's no long on the ES. There's no long on the US 30. The candles have to close, and we're still 7 minutes from a close. There will be no longs on gold and silver. There is a very big retracement on silver, extremely aggressive. Oil, not much. Again, oil will not react as like how the news reacts. Gold is now putting in a new low. True Algo members, gold is currently following through with the 80% rule. You closed inside of level 4. You target level 5. Now we are in level 5, almost to level 5. No, we are. Get a close inside level 5, and then look for level 6. Just be mindful that New York only has 2 hours left for it to be open. So you might not have enough time for it to continue to push to the next level per close because the next close is in 20 minutes, and then there's literally only 90 minutes of New York left. I feel bad for those retail traders that long the high. First, they shorted the low, then they long the high, and the boxes are just picking them apart. And again, guys that are watching my screen, this is not small. You're talking about 250 to 300 ticks. Okay, that's almost, again, we're talking about over here, it's on average 70 to 80 handle moves right in between these two boxes. And they're going to keep getting picked apart because they don't know what they're at or how they would react when they're there. All right, thank you guys for hanging out with me. True Algo members, come join me over on Discord real fast so I can keep you guys posted on the next close. And everyone else, again, I wouldn't look for long positions till you get a close above 6,100 on the ES and then 22,150 on the NQ. Until we get a close above there, please be careful. And if you guys ever want, you can feel free to head over to our Discord and you can ask me there. Din just posted it. Thanks. You can ask questions. You can DM me directly. I'll be there to help you. Again, just look for my name. I'm the one with the only person who has blue on their name when they post. Cool. All right, guys. Take care. Thanks for hanging out with me. True Algo members, catch me on Discord. Hey, everybody. I got to turn off my YouTube stream real fast. It's still going.